If you run a modern business, your daily operations probably feel like an avalanche of manual tasks, dropped communications, and frantic catching up. The instinct is to assume you need more leads, but the actual break happens when you try to process those prospects and realize your systems can't keep up. Most owners try to patch this by duct taping together different platforms, a booking app here, a chatbot there, and a CRM. A CRM is a customer relationship management tool, a piece of software used to track and store interactions with your clients. But tying these disparate tools together creates new points of friction. Purchasing complex courses on artificial intelligence or stacking even more software subscriptions on top of that mess only adds weight to a structure that is already buckling. This operational clog happens specifically to owners who are already successful at generating interest, but keep watching potential cash slip away because of manual labor and dropped balls. Market demand isn't your problem. The friction inside your unoptimized systems is what's siphoning away your revenue. To fix this, we must look at an engineering principle known as the theory of constraints. This theory states that any complex system is only as fast as its slowest point. High-volume traffic stalls when it hits a structural choke point. Input doesn't matter if the pathway is too narrow. Upgrading the wide areas has no impact on the final output because the pinched middle dictates the machine's overall speed. If you want to double your business's throughput, you only need to surgically locate and remove your single largest choke point. In almost all service-based businesses, that choke point takes the form of one of 5 specific operational leaks. This chart plots a lead's temperature on the y-axis against elapsed time on the x-axis. Notice how the viability of a new prospect crashes to near zero if they aren't contacted exactly within the first 5 minutes. This is bottleneck number 1, slow lead response. The exact fix for this is deploying instant automated replies and SMS capture. SMS stands for Short Message Service, the technical protocol used for standard text messaging. Bottleneck number 2 is the lack of follow-up. Statistically, 80% of sales require multiple distinct touchpoints before closing, a sequence that busy owners rarely have the bandwidth to complete manually. The solution here is implementing automated follow-up sequences that And bottleneck number 3 is manual booking. Forcing a prospect into a back-and-forth email chain just to schedule a phone call kills their momentum. You eliminate this by installing automated calendar systems that handle the scheduling and instantly qualify the prospect based on their answers. Now, bottleneck number 4 is missed calls. If you equate every unanswered ring directly to a $1,000 loss in potential revenue, the severity of this leak becomes obvious. Activating a missed call text back system guarantees that every caller immediately receives a response, keeping them from dialing your competitor. Finally, bottleneck number 5 is manual administrative work. Copying and pasting client data across different platforms creates an unnecessary drain on your daily schedule. Creating seamless background workflow automations allows your software stack to move that data around instantly without your intervention. Identifying and plugging your primary operational leak is all it takes to trigger an immediate, noticeable spike in your revenue. This means you can avoid $5,000 comprehensive system overhauls that you don't actually need. We run a done-for-you service designed to identify and build the automation for your single biggest operational bottleneck. And the cost is exactly $27. The mechanics are strictly 3 steps. 1, you fill out our intake form. 2, we identify your specific choke point. And 3, we build the custom system required to eliminate it. We perform the technical labor on our end, so you can avoid spending weeks learning new software or trying to become an automation expert yourself. At this point, the obvious question is, why would any agency perform custom automation architecture for $27? To be transparent, it is a low-risk mechanism for us to prove our competence. Delivering an immediate win builds long-term trust, and when you eventually want to scale further, we'll be the agency you call. To remove any remaining financial risk from the equation, we back this service with an absolute 100% money-back guarantee. Click the link below, submit your primary point of friction, and let us initiate the build. In the modern economy, your time is simply too valuable to spend on repetitive tasks that software can execute perfectly for $27.